What's the next best thing to having a wife and kids? I think it's having a Husky. Dude, I need a girlfriend, bro. Bad. Hey guys, today I'm gonna be giving you a day in the life of my dog, Cody the Husky. I don't know if you know much about Huskies, but they're pretty interesting dogs, and Cody is no exception to that. So let's go ahead and do a day in the life of Cody. And they also like to howl. Hey, good morning, bud. Here you go outside. Here you go outside. Good morning. 5:45 in the morning. Cody and I are going for our morning cruise as usual. Cody. What you doing? We're in a high-rise parking garage right now because we're waiting for the coffee shop to open up next door, and Cody is sniffing everything he can. We're gonna go check out the surf, and then we're gonna come home, grab some breakfast, and do some more Husky things. So here we go. Alright guys, guess what time it is? It is Cody de-shedding time. Now, one thing, he absolutely hates this Furminator right here, but it's the only brush that takes the undercoat off of him. And I've used so many other brushes that they don't irritate him as much, but they just don't pull off the same amount of hair. So get ready for this, because he's gonna hate it. You ready, bud? Hey, look, smell it, look. Cody is about probably 12 or 13 years old. I don't know exactly how old he is because the paperwork from the pound where he was initially picked up says that he's about 5 years old, but there's no way he was 5 years old at that point, because if he were 5 years old, then I've owned him for 10 years, he'd be 15 right now, and these dogs only live 12 to 15 years. So I think he's probably anywhere from 11 to maybe 13 years old. Super healthy. His back legs are starting to go out of him a little bit, but super healthy. Cody, I actually found Cody about 10 years ago on Craigslist. There was a family who couldn't take care of him anymore because their apartment complex said they couldn't have a Husky because of the breed restrictions. So I scored. I got Cody, and when I first met Cody, he was pretty timid. He definitely showed signs of possibly being abused when he was younger, especially when he interacts with older men. He'll back off and start barking at them, and you can tell he had an owner that was an older man that abused him a little. But anyways, he was a little timid when I first got him, and he was shedding like crazy. I knew Huskies shed, but man, this guy I think sheds more than the average Husky. So anyways, I got him, and then a month later, I was in the Marine Corps at the time. A month later, I found out that I was gonna get deployed to Afghanistan. So I was like, oh man, I really wanted to make a home for this guy, and I wanted to be there for him, especially for that first year, and I had to deploy. So I ended up going to Afghanistan. I found a great family to take care of him, and they actually had 2 dogs, so it was perfect for him. He had a great time while I was in Afghanistan, and then when I came back, man, the welcome he gave me was pretty awesome, and we've been hanging out ever since. I haven't left him since Afghanistan. If you're thinking about getting a Husky, just know they're really good with kids. They're also good with other people, and typically they're good with other dogs, depending on how alpha they are. Cody's pretty alpha. He wants to be the boss all the time. But just remember, if you get a Husky, they shed like crazy. You have to constantly brush them out, and you saw me brushing Cody before. He hates it. So every Husky owner I know tells me their Husky hates being brushed out, whereas it seems like every other dog loves it. I don't know if that's just the bottom coat or what it is, but Cody, the older he gets, he's getting a little more white. His hair's getting a little more white, and so he's starting to look like a wolf. I just get a lot of people, as I walk Cody down by the pier, there's tons of people say, is he part wolf? And I don't think he is, but he's starting to look more like a wolf. He howls like crazy all the time. Cody? And when I say I love you, watch Cody. Oh. Wow. I love you. Hey, I love you. I love you. Oh, watch this. Hey, buddy. He hates being on the bed, by the way. Absolutely hates it. He's trying to find a way down. Okay, that's Cody. Hope you enjoyed.